Welcome to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to hand this over to Megan.
So I guess I'll give a brief introduction of myself then. Sorry about that. So I work on Delta's e-commerce team. I'm in a user research role. So I do a lot of usability, online studies, as well as working with KL Communications to moderate and house our online community, the Sky Panel, which is what we're going to be talking about today. So today we want to talk about Delta Sky Panel and how we're combining co-creation and communities to really keep climbing. So a little history about the Sky Panel and how it came about is Delta's e-commerce team was really interested in working more closely with our customers to really understand their needs and how we can improve the experience for them. Specifically, since we were the e-commerce group, we were interested in being informed by them on how we can improve our digital services, so our website, our mobile apps, in-flight entertainment, just to name a few. We really wanted to understand the needs and behaviors of our most loyal customers to improve this digital experience and really make it great. So the main goal was to interact with the customers in an iterative environment to really inform new products and services as well as to improve upon existing ones. All this feedback could be used not only to inform future designs, but really to inspire the team to build something great. We were looking for a new and different way of doing that. So that's how we came upon the Sky Panel. So the Sky Panel is a co-creation community that's powered by crowdweaving, which Lisa's going to tell us a little bit more about in a minute. It's been around at Delta for about 5 years now, and it's really become an integral part of the e-commerce's team and their process when ideating, collaborating with the customers, evaluating new and future designs as well as existing ones. Through the Sky Panel, we're able to work with our customers to really inspire and inform digital channel updates. And most importantly, we're able to get these insights on demand from some of our more loyal customers. So with the Sky Panel, we use the traditional online community tools, polls, surveys, online discussions, as well as some of the larger journaling studies, online focus groups, etc. But what really makes it different is that it's powered by this crowdweaving, which again, Lisa's going to tell you more about. But at a high level, crowdweaving is really this bridge that connects the upfront exploratory research to the end validation. So you work with the community and you're able to get collaborative community insights instead of just individual responses. Lisa?
Hello, I'm Lisa, and full disclosure, this is a very big room, so I'm going to do my best. I'm a novice to the circuit, but I'm going to walk you through a little bit about what crowdweaving is. Now, really, crowdweaving is KL Communications. It's our co-creation platform as well as process. There's typically 3 phases in one of our crowdweaving challenges. As you can see, it's create, collaborate, and evaluate. In phase 1, which we call creation or ideation, we typically come up with a challenge for the consumers, and we pose them with a question. How can you solve this problem? What is your ideal solution to this problem? Then we give them a certain amount of time to independently come up with their ideas and post them to our platform. After a few days of ideation, we go into our phase 2, which is called collaboration. It's okay.
Did I go forward too? Sorry.
No problem. Collaboration, really, that's when we have all of the participants come together. Even if they didn't post an idea, we still ask them to come back, go through all of the ideas, and really work together to make these ideas strong, robust ideas, maybe even draw them into concepts, and really make these good ideas great. Then the third phase is evaluation. And what we do in the evaluation phase is we take those ideas that they've now honed and made much stronger, and it's really representative of what the majority of the participants are feeling, and we ask the participants to rate them as well as rank them. This way we can see what ideas are really resonating with the I call them members because it's the Sky Panel, they're Sky Panel members. But we ask them to rate them and rank them again to really understand what ideas are resonating with the members, but in addition to see what ideas maybe didn't resonate as well, but for the people who liked them, they really, really were passionate about them. So we can kind of find those sparks of innovation as well. I'm going to look at my cards because I know I'm forgetting something. So what we learned is this approach to consumer insight, it helps us to identify needs and drivers that we found typically participants don't articulate as well in traditional research. It's done in our co-creation community environment, so it really creates an ongoing dialogue. So in addition to being able to ideate, collaborate, you can go back with the members over and over again to get that ongoing long-term dialogue going. We're on there already.
Nope, sorry.
No problem. So Megan's now going to go over a case study of a co-creation project or a crowd-weaving challenge that we did within the Sky panel. Now, in this example, Delta wanted to update certain functionality on their website. As she mentioned, it's for e-commerce. But they weren't sure exactly how to proceed to best meet their members' needs. So we turned to the Sky panel for that inspiration. Rather than do something traditional, which maybe have some focus groups, do some qualitative exploratory, create the concepts internally with your teams, and then go and evaluate those internally created concepts, we created a challenge for the members to see what they really thought. And sorry, I just want to point out that we call them a challenge because we do try to make it a game. So throughout all those different phases that we talked about, we offer different levels of points or prizes or incentives to really get their creative juices flowing, really have them think outside the box, but also for those people who maybe aren't idea people but still have something to offer, bring them into it as well and really make it as robust as possible.
Thanks, Lisa. So as Lisa mentioned, we had a challenge for our members. In this case, the challenge was really to draw on your experience with our website and come up with your ideal logged-in experience. We really did want to make this pretty open and vague to really see what the customers felt and wanted. So within the first few days of launch of this challenge, panelists submitted over 50 ideas. They really got into this experience, and they created great mock-ups, screenshots, as well as writing well-robust and well-thought-out ideas to express what they wanted to meet this need or their solutions to this challenge. So here's one example of something that a member submitted. And here's another one where they kind of cut and pasted what they felt it should look like from what we had existing, but a little bit rearranged it to better meet their needs. And here's one final one. So this one you can see is a little less artistic, but they were still really well thought out and really got their point across on how they felt we can improve upon our existing experience to really meet their needs.
And Megan, if I can interject for one moment. For this one, I believe your team actually said, oh, let's see if we can illustrate it. And you went back and forth with this member a little bit to create a design and make sure you really understood what she was trying to articulate.
Yes, exactly. We did. And that was really excited. And I know they were really excited to see that we were taking their ideas and expanding upon them and going back and forth. That collaboration was great. Yep. So taking into account that not everybody is really great about coming up with unique ideas on their own, that maybe some are better with just adding on to others' ideas, improving upon an existing idea, we went into the collaboration phase. Excuse me, and in this phase, we did just that. We allowed them to go in and see the unique ideas that were posted and maybe add on to them, make comments, make suggestions on how it could be improved, etc. And as Lisa mentioned, we were rewarding them during this time based on different levels of participation. So you got points for creating unique ideas, but you also got points for collaborating and adding on and commenting on others' ideas. So you weren't, you were rewarded at every point.
And the points were redeemable for Sky Miles, so
Yes.
they're getting something pretty cool in their eyes. Mine too.
You're loyal to Delta, and we want to keep them that way. So the collaboration also gave Sky Panel members a chance to work together to really make these ideas even better. And as I mentioned, so they were able to comment, and this is a little bit of how it looked like, how they were commenting on others' ideas in the portal. And after a few days of ideation and collaboration, we went into the evaluation phase. And in this phase, members were able to vote on their favorites as well as rank them in order of their preference. And this is really where we were able to see what themes were bubbling up to the top. We were really noticing a couple trends coming out. What are members really wanting? So, and at the end of the evaluation phase, the member voted top 2 ideas went into like a final bonus round, and then they were able to vote one last time to really determine the best of the best, to determine the winner of the challenge from the member's perspective. So we've been talking about the member experience, but the clients, we as the clients, Delta, had been involved in this process the whole time. And it wasn't just myself and the research team. Really, a lot of the e-commerce team was involved in this. The different product managers, everybody was really excited to see what the customers were saying. They all had logins to the portal so they could see it on demand, see things that were going on. But beyond that, for those who weren't wanting to go in daily, the SkyPanel curator was really acting as that liaison between us and the members. Really making sure that we were kept up to speed on what they were saying, making sure we understood everything, going back if we had any follow-up questions to really get more information out of the members, really acting as that great bridge between the two of us. And so because of that, we were able to see which themes were really resonating internally as well as with the members because we were in constant communication. So collaboration was really happening on 2 fronts this entire time. It was between the members themselves, but also between us as Delta and the customers. So what came out of this? Through crowd weaving, not only did we get some great ideas as created by our customers, but really we were able to identify some unmet needs and some themes that were coming up. And these were, in the end, really more important than the final ideas themselves because we can continue to use these to inform and improve designs and future updates to our digital channels. The end result was a true collaboration between Delta and our customers. And by making this a game, we were really able to tap into our customers' creativity, see what they really wanted and needed, and we put them in the driver's seat to really creating something great. And I just have a question and answer slide.
Questions?
Thank you. We have time for one question. Any questions? Questions? No? All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.